A very good evening. I'm Anthony Hudson. Daniel Hartford. Down. Punch clear. Gresham. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Wood. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Crouch. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. English with a deft tap. He's set upon. Ugle-Hagan. He's wrapped up. Sets a task for the forwards. Good disciplined defence. Clark. Terrific forward pressure. Steele has time and space. Met solidly. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Hill. He's stopped in his tracks. No way through there, and they'll reset. Marshall wins the tap. McRae gets his hands on it early. Good for the confidence. Bontempelli. It's a hot footy. Liberatore. He's suddenly a popular man. Kicks inside the forward 50. Wilkie takes an excellent grab. Clever kick. Clark. Centering ball. Bontempelli read it well. Doesn't often waste it. Clark got a fist in. Out of the congestion. Liberatore moving the footy laterally. Bontempelli runs onto it. Panicked under pressure. Defence 101 there. Treloar fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal.
The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
Searching kick. Smith with the big fist. English. What's he got on offer? Sinclair making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Norton. He's run into trouble. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Marshall gets his hand to it. Stocker can't afford to panic. That might attract a pack. King. The Dogs have denied them the corridor. Who's front and centre? Windhager. That's sloppy play. King goes long. Keith tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Butler for the first goal of the match. He's got it.
It doesn't matter who you are. It's always good to get an early one on the board.
The Saints picking up where they left off last week. The big men fly. Liberatore. What can he manufacture? Bontempelli needing support. And we will do it all again. The two big men do battle. Here's a chance to get it forward. Hand pass cut off. English delivers it inside 50. Norton is so strong one-on-one. Good kick. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
He'll expect to convert this.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
He's off. Clark to bring it in. Norton trying to bring the Crummers into play. Gets the kick away. It's a desperate tackle. Liberatore takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
It's a gift, really, and he's taken full advantage.
Good match so far. English wins it out of the centre. Smith stripped of it. Steele. Wilkie. What can he do with it? Marshall feeling the heat.
And he's done for holding the ball.
Some people can't kick that far. Read it well and intercepted it on centre wing. That's skillful. Sinclair clears the area. He's been busy so far. Smith says thank you very much. Delivers it inside 50. Williams sets sail for home, and he has delivered.
He might just be in for a big day.
The Dogs are up and about early. Good ruck work. Smith It's a tough game. West, he ran into a brick wall. English, that's unusual. Howard, no easy exit. They might be caught out on the turnover. That won't make the distance. Stocker gets his kick despite the heat. Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball. This for 3 on the trot, and he steers it through.
It's too early to panic, but they might think about making a couple of changes before a bad start becomes worse.
The Dogs with 3 of the first 4. Marshall gets his hand to it. Bontempelli cops some unwanted attention. English, good build-up. Well, that's not like him. Vandermeer, under pressure. Desperate defence. Thought his way through it. And we'll have a throw-in. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
The Saints need to start moving the ball a bit more smartly. They've made a few questionable decisions already.
Crouch, dangerous place to lose it. Marshall running in support. The umpire will have it. English showing his skills. Smith, good tackle. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Who can get the clearance? He's made a hot start to this match. Battle takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. Normally delivers. Williams couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground. Crouch does well under pressure. Owens only knows one way. Into the pocket he goes. Ross makes the kick look okay.
What are your thoughts, Gaz?
The Saints just aren't getting the ball inside their forward 50 enough. Maybe it's time to send one of the small forwards into the midfield.
English wins the tap. Smith, the Dogs, under great pressure. Owens, that could be a goal-saving tackle. They've bottled it up. Marshall with the tap. And out of play.
The Saints have started slowly, but we know they can score quickly, so they won't panic just yet.
English wins it down. Smith, he's caught. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Rucks go at it. The umpire will toss it back in once more.
Gaz, what's caught your eye?
The Dogs are winning the clearances and contested ball, but they're also using the ball better. So it's no wonder the scoreboard's looking so good for them.
Treloar, terrific tackle. English, I don't think he meant to smother it. Heads long towards goal. He's got the distance, but not the accuracy.
The Dogs will breathe a sigh of relief that turnover didn't cost them.
He's off. Daniel tasked with the kick in. Ugle-Hagan, Gardner. Blasts away. That's a strong mark. Dishes it off. Daniel can run and carry. Good looking kick. Johannesson has a vice-like grip. Lays it off. Williams receives a clever hand pass. Stocker saves the day. Can they keep the footy this time? Smith. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong.
If he wasn't such a big ball winner, he'd make a very good forward. He's certainly got great goal sense.
The Saints will need to respond. It's being put to them. English gets his hand to it. Smith, crunching tackle. They're going nowhere, and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. Ross, not a lot of space to work with. Wood, the Saints not at their best so far. The defenders will be nervous. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. Can he be the fire starter? Hill uses the body well.
It's only early, but you feel like this is an important kick.
From the pocket, looks good, is good.
A contested mark and goal, exactly what the doctor wanted.
They've broken the run of goals at the other end, but they need a run of their own now. Marshall gets his hand to it. Crouch, leading by example. He doesn't waste many. Takes the logical option. Who's at home? Dale wins it back. Great mark. Good vision there. Richards. They're playing with purpose and poise. That's a bruising tackle.
Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
They need to hit the scoreboard here. Dale leads his opponent. He's gone. Going at his first, and he's got it.
They keep moving the ball quickly. There'll be plenty more where that came from.
The Saints having a good patch. English wins it. Bontempelli turned over. He's besieged. Kicks to a contest. Waitman, solid tackle. The umpire says he had no prior. Marshall with the tap. Ugle-Hagan. This is great pressure footy. Williams. It's there!
The Saints are on the back foot. That was possibly a bit too easy.
The Dogs have steadied after they were challenged. English wins it. Ross. Can he find a teammate? Time for the Crummers to go to work. It's there!
Typical small forward's goal there. He's a real live wire inside forward 50.
Quarter time here. A great contest so far and lots to look forward to. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
Both sides are hitting in hard, but I feel they've each got another level to go to. So it'll be interesting to see who can access that first. It's all about pressure, tackling, chasing, spoiling, but most importantly, scoreboard pressure. This is the litmus test for both sides.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. He'll be sore in the morning. Billings popped up out of nowhere. How will the umpire see this? Breaks the line. Higgins has one already. Now it's two.
He's a terrific asset with his pace and skills, and that was another example.
Back on terms again. English palms it down. Sinclair sets up a foot race. Owens. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. Smith delivers a long ball. Howard takes an excellent grab. Can he hit a target? Bontempelli leading from the front. They've turned it over. He might have thought about the corridor. Marshall. They cannot keep him quiet. Keith! Tony Modra would have been proud of that. Towards the boundary line. Treloar. He's generally a good kick. Daniel on centre wing has marked. The aerialist will battle for this ball. McRae. Is anyone home? Wilkie throws it on the boot. Owens hunting the footy. He might have thought about hand passing. Daniel in the right spot at the right time. Goes very wide. Treloar pounces. Heads for the pocket. Norton is like a magnet in that forward line.
Forwards dream of these shots.
Tries to bend this one back, but not enough.
The equivalent of dropping a dolly of a catch in cricket. No good.
He's off. Sinclair tasked with the kick in. Can they get it forward this time? A chance to clear now. That's an impressive mark. His field kicking is normally first rate. English has it on a string. He's everywhere at the moment. Smith, he's suddenly a popular man. He's under close attention, crosses the paint. Some of the delivery has left a bit to be desired. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Crouch navigated the traffic. Howard in the right spot. Marshall, delightfully done. Crouch, momentum has changed colours. Higgins, the Saints will be in front of his accurate. He is.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Delivers it inside 50. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Ignoring the corridor for now. Marshall. Knew the tackle was coming. That could come back to bite. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. They're a big chance here. Johannesson. He's set upon. There's an argument for a free kick there. English wins the tap. Smith. They need a mark. Vandermeer bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
It's a good old-fashioned arm wrestle. English is giving him a bath. He's not one to take a backward step. He'll feel that one.
They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle.
English had his measure today. Smith feeling the heat. Trelaw. Daniel, normally a good decision maker. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. Towards half forward with the kick. Sinclair. The Dogs guarding the corridor. Ross. Can he impose himself on the match? Steele. He just dropped it. Higgins wins a hard ball. Sinclair. He's so clean with the footy. Gresham. This will be their first entry for a while. Steele gets to the front spot.
This will be a great goal if he can kick it.
To give them the lead. He's done it.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
The Saints have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. The big men fly. Bontempelli needs a good decision. He'll work all day. Steele met solidly. This is promising. Crouch. He's kicked it high. Owens lurking menacingly. He's got it.
They took the right options in moving that ball forward and were able to take the opportunity when it presented.
The Saints are holding them at bay. English wins it out of the centre. Bontempelli can send them into attack. Steele. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Wood displaying great endeavour. Smith runs onto it. Onto the non-preferred. English. What a game he's having. Bontempelli. That one was always his. Gives it everything. Wilkie. The Saints under great pressure. Stocker. Sinclair. Kicks to space. Gresham had his name written all over it. Heads towards half forward. Higgins. This is good footy. Boot to ball just in time. Butler got to the right position and hung on.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
Should kick the goal now and does.
They had to be patient, but they were able to pick their way through and eventually score.
The Saints are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. The two big men do battle. Ross, it's a tough game. Marshall got the handball away. Turns it over in the middle. That'll work. That's great footy.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
Their efficiency in front of the sticks has arguably kept them in this game.
They're slugging it out, these two. It's been an entertaining first half. English with a deft tap. He ran into a brick wall. Great tackling technique there. Marshall showing his skills. Wood. Bontempelli runs onto it. McRae. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Wilkie has a paddock in front of him. Clark They'll contest in the centre square. Steele. He just keeps racking up disposals. Ross. The Saints looking ominous. Oh, that is a contender for mark of the round. Can they find a late goal? And that's a letdown. Heads towards the half-forward flank. Higgins! Great hands there. Feeds it out. Steele for a 3-goal game. It's there. They've pinched a break.
The Dogs are all at sea trying to defend them. They're scoring almost at will.
The Saints with a bit of breathing space now. Marshall looking for territory. Wood, Gresham. He's so good in close. Higgins. He's caught. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Who can get the clearance? Steele. Red at best. Gresham. It's a hot footy. The Saints didn't get off to a great start, but they've righted the ship and will be confident of going on with the job.
What's happening down there, Gary?
If I've got my spectators hat on, this game needs more goals. It's been a drab affair so far. If I've got my coach's hat on, I'm loving how difficult not only the defenders but the midfielders are making it for the opposition to score. I'd be tempted to ask for some quicker, more direct ball movement.
Couldn't agree more, Gary. Thanks for that.
Williams drives it deep. Waitman, he put himself in the line of fire. He's besieged. That could prove costly. It's a poor kick. Clark, solid tackle. Wood, Smith gets in the way, fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal.
The crowd cries ball and they get their wish.
Probing ball, honours the lead. The Saints are playing some great footy. Higgins read it well and claims the mark. Drives it inside the forward 50. That's a strong mark. Picking their way through. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
Snap around the body. It's there.
He's usually very accurate, and that was no exception. Great play.
The Dogs are in danger of being run over. Punch clear. Smith, can he get it out? Kicks inside the forward 50. Stocker, crunching tackle. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. English palms it down. Williams, he'll be sore in the morning. We've got another stoppage. Good ruck work. Smith, Treloar. That's a quality hand pass. Wilkie didn't need to be asked twice. Sinclair with a chance to relieve the pressure. Stocker.
He had prior opportunity.
Towards the goal mouth. Treloar in the forward pocket. Can have a shot.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
Well, it's one thing to take the contested mark, but another to have the composure to finish off your good work.
The Dogs have closed to within 3 kicks. English gets his hand to it. Bontempelli rolling the sleeves up. Quick kick towards centre half forward. It's no place for the faint-hearted. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. English with the tap. They've got good chemistry, those two. Williams. You can't question his commitment. He's run into trouble. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. English gets his hand to it. How will the umpire see this? Ball spills free in the tackle. That's well played. Drives it inside the forward 50. Marshall has it within range. The Saints are bringing great energy. Daniel, he's under close attention. Poor hand pass there, and we've got a throw in.
Gaz, what's caught your eye?
The Saints are playing great footy, and I can't see any reason why they can't go on to win this.
Smith, Dale, West. The Dogs might be able to start something. Steele. That's a bruising tackle.
The lift door's closed on him and he's gone.
I've liked his game today. They'll need to be more careful than that. He's done brilliantly. Gresham brings it inboard. West. And they're out of trouble. Williams. Terrific forward pressure. Dale. It's a high kick. A real rainmaker. Wilkie. Can anyone take a mark? Hayes. Couldn't quite. Gardner is calm in a crisis. Smith. Marshall reads the place so well. Wood. On the non-preferred. Owens. In the clear. And marks uncontested.
To really stamp some authority on this match.
Goes with a check side, but it's narrow.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Away he goes. Daniel tasked with the kick in. Keith. He's suddenly a popular man. Marshall cops some unwanted attention. McRae, ever reliable, closed him down. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Marshall has rucked tirelessly. Steele. He'll feel that one. Wood. He's normally good on his non-preferred. Gresham needs help. Was he held without it? He's wrapped up. Marshall does the crumbing. Desperate defence. He's got it.
If this league grows any bigger, we might see some heads start to drop.
The Saints with a steadying goal. Rucks go at it. Bontempelli has been a shining light. English. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Dale. That's not ideal. Williams will keep coming. Terrific tackle. West, normally creative. Norton gets to the front spot.
That was an excellent passage of play to set up what should be an easy goal.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
The Dogs are not out of this by any stretch of the imagination.
If they can get the next one, it'll be on. English got his palm to it. Smith knew the tackle was coming. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Marshall wins it. A bit of keeping's off. Williams. Good handball. Dale. Another goal, and they'll believe. Sinclair just had to get it out. Crouch, fighting hard. Kicks to half forward. Dale. He's set upon. Higgins. The Dogs are chasing tail. Richards. Can he mop up? No easy exit.
You've got to be quicker than that. He'll kick this more often than not.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
Those are the kinds of opportunities you really need to take.
He's off. Daniel brings it back in. Met solidly. Gardner. Keith. Not good off the boot. It's been that kind of day for them. Out wide with the kick. Marshall wins the hard ball. They've put themselves under pressure. Goes laterally. The Saints have all the answers. Windhager. Clever handball. Wilkie. Kicks inside the forward 50. Wood. He's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
Keep getting this kind of supply, the scoreboard's going to get real ugly.
The Saints clearly didn't read the script. They were supposed to struggle today. Umpire's ball as we near three-quarter time. English, the winner there. Wood, in the thick of it as ever. Bontempelli, desperate to win it back. Smith, that's a give up. I think he called for that. Bit of a nothing kick. Vandermeer, it's a tough game.
The umpire circles and decides to ball it up. Can they create a shot on goal from this stoppage?
English palms it down. Good tackle. We will do it all again. Marshall slaps it out. Steele, might be time for one more score here. You can see their confidence growing. Daniel, hurried kick goes very wide. Trelaw, the defence is disorganised. Good thinking and good execution too. Looking to pull one back, and that's exactly what he's done. Well played.
They've been guilty of some questionable decision-making today, but not on that occasion. That was much better for them.
The Dogs with a late one on the verge of three-quarter time. Long. They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
The Saints need a rethink if they thought they had this one.
They've got a couple back, but they need to keep coming. Smith. Three-quarter time, and an upset is brewing. How's your tipping going?
Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
The Dogs have been below their best, but there's still a sneaky chance. They do need to stop picking out opponents with their foot passes, though. Their forwards have been frustrated by some pretty ordinary delivery at times, but if that improves, back themselves to run over the top.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
The two big men do battle. Bontempelli should be in the votes today. Going for territory. Steele farms it out. Can he make them pay for that errant hand pass? He's stopped in his tracks.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
And they're away. English kicks laterally. Trelaw presents in space. Vandermeer. They're coming home strong. There's another. Game on.
Momentum's a marvellous thing in football, isn't it?
The Dogs are back in business. The big men fly. McRae. The Saints are really under the pump here. Ugle-Hagan has a vice-like grip. Time to measure the kick. Good disciplined defence. It's a desperate tackle. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Marshall, the winner there. Windhagen, he ran into a brick wall. Clark, the Saints under great pressure. An ill-directed hand pass. Daniel, he's besieged. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Important clearance here. It's a hot footy. English charges onto it. Williams, McRae, Long, fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Who can get the clearance? Smith goes goalward, and he's off target.
The Saints can't fall into the trap of trying to save the game. They need to keep taking it on.
Away he goes. Back into play. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Membry.
Call for a push.
They'll bide their time. Howard. Membry. He's had little impact so far. Darcy making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. He's caught. Smith in heavy traffic. Harassed into an error. Who's front and centre? Howard in the centre square. Doesn't often waste it. Marshall! Great hands there. Well played. His vision was excellent. Membry. Marks. That's hard to stop. Kicking for his first. That hasn't made the distance. It's a poor result. The Dogs have been gallant. This spells trouble. Darcy. Solid tackle. That's umpire's ball deep inside 50. English looking for territory. West, Richards. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Smith. What's he got on offer? Howard read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack. Searching kick. Higgins. The Dogs have denied them the corridor. Williams takes an excellent grab. That's not his best effort.
Off the side of the boot and out on the full.
Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Williams with the big fist. Billings. He'll be sore in the morning. The Dogs will have one eye on the clock. English with a deft tap. Smith does the roving. Got to get it forward now. Crunching tackle. Bontempelli knew where the help was. Treloar. Daniel. What can he do with it? Penetrating ball. Stocker tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Ugle-Hagan. He's under close attention. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite.
He's got it! It's a gift, really, and he's taken full advantage.
The Saints really need to respond now. English wins it. Wood. He's run into trouble. And we will do it all again. Marshall showing his skills. Wood. Gresham gets the kick away. Daniel got a fist in. Clean pickup. Darcy may have just saved a goal. That's skillful. Liberatore with a chance to relieve the pressure. Forced to go long down the line. Clark clears the area. Tumbles a punt towards the boundary line. Defence 101 there. Darcy. Clever kick. Treloar. The Dogs look to be coming home strong. Howard. Smith has brought his own ball. This is promising. Ugle-Hagan. That's a big play. The Dogs finishing strongly. McLean throws it on the boot. This might be going through. It is a real team lifter.
What terrific goal sense he has, showing exactly why you can't afford to give him any space inside 50.
Neither side giving an inch. What a contest we're seeing. Bontempelli. Daniel looking to extend this margin. Comes over the top and holds on. He's off. The Dogs are finishing with a wet sail. Treloar. Great work ethic to push forward and present. Ross is there to save the day. Good kick. Stocker. Terrific tackle. That's a poor place to give the ball back. He's suddenly a popular man. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw-in.
This match will probably be decided by who can be cleaner with the footy.
Marshall smashes it out of there. Crouch. He's wrapped up. Billings. He loves to run and carry. There goes the kick inside the 50. Membry couldn't burst through. Gardner affects the turnover. Marshall wins it back. Great mark. In the middle, Howard takes the hand pass. They're moving the footy quickly. Bontempelli, terrific forward pressure. The Dogs can build something here. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. McRae, Liberatore, they've worked it well. How will the umpire see this? Stoppage coming up on the wing. English had his measure today. Crouch made the footy his. Marshall. Dale, dangerous place to lose it.
He's gone. He had plenty of time.
Into the pocket he goes. Membry is the man on the spot and is marked.
This just has to go through. He cannot afford to miss.
To tie the scores, we have a 50-50 game.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
Back in the middle. English gets his hand to it. Steele. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? Inside 50 with the kick. Long, strong grab.
The Dogs with a late chance.
Set sail for home, and he is delivered.
That's just what you want from your key forward. A big marking goal with a game in the balance.
The Dogs with their noses in front. English is giving him a bar. Smith, they've got time to put the kettle on. Patton wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. The Dogs forcing them out wide. Gresham on a lead. Slick hands. Patton, good looking kick. Sinclair. Normally delivers. Wood working hard and being rewarded. Sinclair dishes it off. He's got support. Steele met solidly. Wood couldn't get a disposal.
Run down, great chase.
He doesn't waste many. Williams marks on centre wing. Liberatore. He hasn't been himself today. Well, they gave it everything. It just wasn't enough on the day. That brings our coverage to a close. Thanks for being with us. We'll catch you again soon.